Yo, hey everyone, and welcome to another video. It's been a while. I'm actually just trying to figure out how to balance my personal life with everything else. Genuine props to everyone else who's able to do that. I don't know how people manage recording content, editing videos, going to work, spending time with their kid. I don't know how people do that. Actually, quite impressive. But anyways, on today's video, I'm gonna be DIYing some stuff. So I'm not a mechanic in any sense. Everything that I do, I'm learning for myself. So I will make a bunch of mistakes, and I am kind of counting on you guys to point those out. But anyways, so another problem that I've been having with this car for quite a while now is this engine misfires. But it doesn't misfire every time. It's very specific when. So the conditions for this engine to misfire, very simple to recreate. Happens every time. The engine needs to be warm. Actually, it needs to be hot, not warm. When the engine is hot, in gear and idling. So yeah, when those three conditions are met, this engine will misfire badly. And if it keeps going, it throws a drivetrain issue. So yeah, start stop has been saving me. It doesn't misfire as much because every time I stop, start stop kicks in and then kicks up when you get going. But let me just show you quickly what I mean now on the screen. I'm just gonna highlight a bunch of stuff so that you guys can see it happen in real time. All right, cool. Let's get to it. So, looking at this engine bay, there's something annoying about the M55. So, injector, well, this goes for a Coilpack and a spark plug number 5 and 6. They're actually underneath this cover right here. So that means we have to remove this whole part so that we can get to those injectors. That means, pretty much to summarize before we get to the video, you will need to remove this part here, this one, then you remove the what they call this thing, this black cover thingy, spongy thing, I forgot its name. And then from there you'll expose the brace bar. What is this bar called? Strut bar, something like that. Strut brace. Yeah, you do then expose that, and then you unscrew the 4 bolts holding it down, and then you'll see one more plate underneath here that you also need to undo. Then you have access to the engine. So let's start with removing the plastic covers here at the top. one is right here. Right. From what I can tell, this part is also actually not really, there's nothing attached to it, so I think I can just unscrew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel there should be one more somewhere. I just remembered something stupid that I just did is I'm busy doing all this and I'm not sure if the things that I bought are the correct ones, right? Like, anyways, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna change this. Before we continue with that, let's change this. Let's change the spark plug and yeah, let's change the spark plug and this ignition coil. Yeah, just to make sure that we actually have the correct ones. So yeah, let's do that now. Actually should have been wearing my gloves, but it is what it is. To change this, you just kind of unhook it at the top. So by doing this, it's kind of moving this plug. You can see here, this is like what the ignition, what the coil plugs into. Just move that to the side and you pull again here, and just hold it properly and you pull. There we go. So this is our ignition coil. So let's just change this, make sure, and then make sure what we have is the correct thing. I'm just gonna keep it here for now while I take out everything. So the spark plug is located all the way inside there. So start messing up my camera angle. If I do this, let's zoom in again, zoom in some more, and just put this down, take to focus right there. That's our spark plug. You can even do 10 times zoom. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna change next. But anyways, for now, just making sure that what I have what I have right now is the correct parts, and then yeah. But anyways, let's see how this bad boy looks like. Okay, so these ones are black. They're gonna look so horrible. I will actually like these red ones, but these ones are black. Let me take this, hold them side by side. Yeah, not sure if you can see like the color difference because of the sun. Yeah, these ones have, I don't know how a damage or worn out one looks like, but if you check the inside there, this one even has a bit of greenish stuff inside, which is coming properly in on the camera, and this one is just all nice with its whitish things. But yeah, so I need to remove this one next. So what I can see, it's this, and then this is 1, 2, and 3. I think this will just come off and we have access to this. Okay, no. Ah. So this is the old. I don't have the key set somewhere, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to last time. There we go. Okay, put it back. Okay. Where's on the other one? Should be coming out on video. Come on there. So, need some of those. Yes, this is coming. Alright. And what's the normal one? Normal. These ones. That's the one. Is the header underneath? Okay, let's see if this comes out. I hope nothing is attached to it. So it's the grab on this little mount, but I can just leave it to sit just up here. That should be fine there. And this is for tempering the sound from the injectors. Like the first time I drove this car, actually I thought something was wrong, because like when you started the engine goes it's like a sound like tap 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 tap. It's the sound of the injectors. These are very loud. Alright, now we have access to this whole bad boy. The next part now that's going to be annoying is this. So these are our O2 sensors. So I think this one's the one that got replaced, the new one that got replaced by power flow, and this is the old one. This is the pre-cat and post-cat. And this is my ignition coil, so I will have to move this. Okay, let me leave this clamped and then I'm just gonna let it hang on here, but yeah, it seems I'm gonna have to remove this so I can be able to remove this ignition coil here so I can get this spark plug. Yeah, let me see how this disconnects. Is it a press and pull? Or the side press? I don't know. I think it's fitting. Okay, I'll check how to do that. But for now, let me undo this clip there. So my case I actually have some that are missing. So if it's not one of theirs, then I'm gonna cry. Whoops. Okay. It's time to hunt. There's the pin. It's not jokes, so this is an Allen key. I don't know how to describe that, which differentiate them, but I think this will do. There we go. This I'm just gonna let hang here. It's still clamped on the cable. I'm not sure what that's for. So I'm just gonna let it sit there. Right, so the next part here is number 5 and number 6. Okay, not sure if you guys can see that. This is a bit, yeah, much better. So now I have number 5 and number 6. So here comes the long part of things. So I'm going to remove those two. I'm actually just going to start with them. So okay, so for this so the way this goes is this is cylinder number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So the one that's a problem right now is number 3, this one here. It's misfiring badly, like it's I got a drivetrain error for the electronic, but during that time when I checked the beamer link, this was still misfiring. All the other ones are fine, smooth, no misfires whatsoever, but this one, it only misfires on idle, which is annoying. Like when I'm driving and I'm moving, it's fine. When I get to a robot and I stop, then it's misfiring business. Something this car is doing, like it's a bit heavy on acceleration. Still reading up on what that could be. Most people are saying it could be the intake. Anyways, we'll see. But for now, let's change all the spark plugs, retorque these two, and then add the remainder of the ignition coils, and we will change this guy, inject this injector here. I'm not sure if it's the injector, so it's kind of pointless to spend 12,000 to buy 6 of them, so I just bought one, and then I'll see if that resolves the issue. So let's start with these ones, so we can kind of, should it get dark or anything happens, I can put back everything and still finish the other two on a different time. So this, unhooked. I'm gonna start with the one I think is gonna be the most difficult, and it's this one. I think it's gonna be the most difficult. I don't know if it's gonna be. First time I do this, so damn it. God damn. Might as well do this one now. Make sure that's not touching any cables. Okay. And the green stuff is still there. I don't know if these are good or bad, but